Hey everyone, Nick Bagley with P1 Motorcars again. You're with me in our 2008 Porsche 911 Carrera Targa 4S. Now, from what I understand, there's only about 1,300 of these that were developed for the North American market, and only 500 of which or so have the 6-speed manual transmission. So not only do you get the great turbo wide body, you get the 3.8 liter, the 6-speed manual transmission, of course you get the fully retractable glass roof, and then the accessibility to the back hatch, which again, no other really 911 offers that. So, but that's just kind of all for Targas in general, or Targa 4Ss in general. Now this car has been optioned, I think, with the best possible things when it comes for the greatest hits. You get the sport exhaust, you get the sport chrono, you get the PASM, and of course the 6-speed manual transmission. You get the great sand beige leather, which is a great contrast to the basalt black exterior, and you get the two color instruction from the factory with the black dash, and then of course the sand beige inside, again adding to that contrast. So yeah, really handsome spec through and through. I'm a huge fan of the Carrera 4 in general. I really do like the more aggressive body styling with the wider hips. You get the addition, of course, of all-wheel drive, which maybe has more utility, maybe not more performance characteristics. With a little bit of added extra weight over the front axle. But, to me, when I drive a C2 to a C4, still, very, precision-like handling up front, great, feedback through the steering wheel. So I don't think you really lose anything in the sense of that. So a great performing 911. Obviously, you have the exclusivity of the Targa, and then, of course, being a 4S, you have some additional performance benefits there as well. So, of course, want to move on from that, get to the walk around video, because that's what this is for ultimately, but I always like to start this intro with at least my personal opinion and maybe just touch on some of the highlights of the car. 108,000 miles is going to have some cosmetic issues, but something, very consistent with the mileage, no huge stories or anything like that. And of course, we're going to point all those things out now. So we'll check out the exterior, the interior, the engine, and the frunk, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we'll start here with the front of the car. And overall, in the front, the car's in really good shape. No significant rock chips, no pitting. A couple of stains on the front bumper, but we did get this whole car paint corrected before putting it up for sale. And as you can see, it shines really well, real fresh. Lights are in really good shape. Blinkers and fogs are in really good shape. Nothing to really note. We'll come back to the front of the car and check the hood and whatnot. But we'll stick to the lower valance areas here. And the wheels overall in really good shape. There's a very minor rashing there. But overall, the wheels are in really good shape. Someone mentioned rusty lug nuts. We did order some. We soaked those in a bath and put them back on the car, and they look brand new once again. But we will have new lug nuts for you. So now we're just going to walk down the sides of the car. Just make sure there's, nothing significant here. But as you can see, the panels are, really straight. Paint's really glossy. Moving from the door panel over to the quarter panel here, you'll see a little bit more rashing here on the wheels, but again, quite minor. But yeah, overall, the car really is very clean. As we move back here to the rear bumper. But yeah, no scratches of any significance on the bumper. None of the corners are scratched up. Haven't been run into anything. Bumper stops look real good. So yeah, we'll continue to work around this side of the car. And eventually get over here to the driver's side. Having to narrate this one today. Okay, so as we get to the other side of the car, these wheels on this side look very good. Nothing to point out there. Lower valance areas continue to look really good. Paint's extremely glossy, as you can see. No imperfections or rippling, showing that, no body work has been performed. So yeah, looking at the front wheel again, as you can see, the lug nuts are free of any rust. A little bit of imperfection there on the outer edge, but overall, wheels are in really good shape. So yeah, that's kind of the 360-degree view of the car. So now we'll continue to go around the vehicle, but at the higher portions of the paneling, so you can see if there's any issues whatsoever. So hood looks really good. Fenders, again, there's no dents on this car. Paint's really fresh. So yeah, just get a little bit of a different view higher up on the car now. So yeah, we'll move to the roof. Not much of a story over here, being that it's a glass roof, of course. So, but no rock chips up here, no cracks in the glass roof. You see the C-pillar area looks really good going into the quarter panel. There is a scratch here. But again, not overly obvious, but it does exist. It's about 2.5 inches long. So yeah, we'll just continue to do a 360-degree walk around here, but again, on the higher portions of the car. Glass looks really good. All the trim back here looks really good. And if we get an opportunity to, you can see there where the drain guard comes down, there's a little bit of a chip in the edge of it. But the car presents very well. So this is the weather stripping that's noted in the listing here in this quarter glass. You can just kind of see it's just seen better days. It's a little, I don't know, scratched up a bit. But overall, again, it's nothing extreme. So looking at the glass from the other side now, everything looking really good. All original glass in this car. And this is why we chose to also keep the factory windshield intact. There is a crack in it, of course, as we'll point out now, and we've noted in the pictures too. But again, we are offering this replacement free of charge for an aftermarket. If you prefer and can find an OEM windshield, we'll work with you on the price. Maybe we can split it, something like that, but we'll come to a reasonable conclusion on that one. But yeah, just taking one last look here at the hood from this angle. Again, paint looks really fresh. No dents, no imperfections to make note of. Okay, so now we'll move into the interior. And it's going to be, much like the rest of the car so far. Not a whole lot of stories. High traffic areas look really good. No wear on the door panel. Grab handle looks really good. Window switches, armrest, no discoloration. Rocker panels look really good. Kick panels look really good, especially with the aluminum Targa 4S stamping. Here are the outer bolsters, both on the bottom cushion and on the upper. A little bit of wear on the upper, especially on the edge there. But again, just discoloration. Nothing out of the norm for the mileage. I would say maybe even better than usual. Yeah, floors and carpets look really good, as well as the pedals. Dashboard looks really good. Triple stitch leather going across. No bubbling, nothing weird like that. Yeah, what's of the headliner looks really good. No issues with the window shade either for the glass roof. So yeah, we'll move to the back here. Back of the seats look really good. As you guys saw, carpets, mats, all that good stuff. All in really good shape. Nothing to really note. Excuse me. Same goes for the back seats and the carpeting of the hatch, as you guys also saw. Really clean, no staining, no tearing. Yeah, just a really well-sorted car. So wait for that seat to go back. As you can see from this perspective, no issues on the other side either. So yeah, being this is the most used side, really, again, no stories. The steering wheel is completely custom. It was done by the previous owner. Whether you like it to your tastes or not, that's up to you. It is a 997.2 steering wheel. Everything's functional. Yeah, we've opened the hood at this point and the engine cover for further inspection. But yeah, we'll do the same thing here now as well. Door panel looks really good. Grab handle's perfect. High traffic areas look good. Armrest, window switches, door handle. Yeah, the car presents just really well, despite a couple of the notes in the listing. Again, door jambs, rocker panels, kick panels look really good. All the leather and carpeting is really clean in this car. Not the easiest color to keep clean, of course. Dash looks in really good shape again, no bubbling. Nothing to make note of, no wear marks. There's a Sport chrono timer. This seat should be fine. I don't remember there being anything worth noting. There's the perspective of the driver's seat. Really good shape. Center console looks really good as well. And going into the back seats here again, making sure the hatch is in good shape from this angle as well. Headliner visors all look really good. It is a great design. I really do love the glass roof. I wish they all came this way. Okay, so that does it for the interior. Now we're just going to check out the front area. I believe that's the next stop here. Hood struts work fine. Very clean underneath here. Nothing to make note of. All the shielding in place. Or covers, I should say. Battery cover works great. No issues there. Porsche, only the best. Of course, you'll find the brake fluid reservoir under here. And you'll see the spare tire tools, or I should say just tire tools in general, no spare tire. All intact in one place. But yeah, no funny business over here whatsoever. Okay, so this area is done. We'll move on to the back of the car. And of course, as you'd expect, no stories back here either. Then again, not too many stories can be told for how small the engine compartment is, or the accessibility of the engine bay. But as you'd expect, everything's intact here as well. Coolant looks fresh. Compartment light works properly. No leaks back here. Intake manifold's really clean. All the proper labels for EPA, the Mobile One sticker for service. And I believe we're just going to check the Targa roof, or rather the Targa hatch. Excuse me. And everything looks good back here. Everyone knows, I think at this point here on the driver's side, the curtain that moves up and down with the cable itself, we're having some issues with it. It came off its track. So we are working to see how we can put that back into place. It just simply looks like it just came off the track, but not as simple as it sounds, as it's pinched between the C-pillar panel and the framing for the glass hatch. So we're still working on it. It's going to take a little bit of time, but hardly noticeable. I'm sure you probably didn't even notice in this video. It's a pretty small detail, at least in my opinion. But I totally understand that you guys want everything proper. Totally get it. So anyhow, beautiful example. I think anyone would be proud to own this thing. We know how rare they are, per my opening comments in the intro video. But presents really well. I would say better than the mileage. Love the turbo wide body that these cars get. So thanks for watching. Appreciate the time. Good luck with the bids. Thank you for the comments and the views. And we'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much.